Hello, everyone. If you guys are new here, my name is Cassandra. I'm the witch, author, poet, and performer of Magic of Eden. I am excited to have you guys here today, spending time with me today. And if you guys are returning, what's up, family? Thank you guys for coming back on to the YouTube channel. We are going to be diving into a reading. I'm going to be working with 5 different decks, and one of those decks being a Linderman. Actually, no, it's actually if I'm not gonna pronounce that, but it's the Skipper deck. And there are also 3 Oracle decks that we're going to be working with, along with the Mermaid Tarot, because I have been vibing really hard with these cards. Of course, every Cancer season, it catches me. Cancer season always catches me at a really good time in my life. So I am connecting with the waters. I am connecting with Cancer, that being my polar opposite sign. And yes, so that is the reason why I'm choosing to work with this deck today. Now, I would like to go ahead and get started with a quick prayer. Thank you so much, Divine, for allowing us to spend time together here. Thank you so much for being in our lives and for protecting us. Thank you for your divine love and benevolent protection. Thank you so much for allowing me to be the medium between you and the person listening and or the people listening to this message today. I ask that you please use me as a channel and use me as a messenger to relay any messages that the collective, that my spiritual family and also my soul tribe needs to hear. I set the intention that the people and a person listening to this message takes what they need and that they discard what does not resonate. I set the intention that the messages fill their cup and that they either gain new wisdom and or that they leave feeling validated and that they feel warmed, loved, protected, seen, and that these messages are confirmations to what they already know and or again newfound knowledge and wisdom that helps them along their journey. Thank you so much for allowing us this space and time to dwell together, and thank you so much again for protecting this space. I call in our guides, our ancestors, beings of light who want the best for our highest and our greatest good. Please come to the cards and give any messages that we may need to hear. And it is so. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this reading. So the light may be fluctuating. I'm here in Virginia, and yeah, I'm here in Virginia. So it's been raining for the past few days. So you may or may not see everything, the sunlight fluctuating. It's been different. Like the clouds have been really thick, really thick cotton candy like here. And the sun has been playing sticky blue through the clouds and it's been thundering, which I actually just did a thundering ritual. Well, it was more so of like me standing out in the rain, me being my witchy self out in the rain, embracing the thunder. And every time the thunder hit, I just released what was no longer serving me, and I also welcomed in my power and things like that. And it's definitely been crazy. Like this happened, I want to say Friday, I believe it was. Friday. Oh, man. Speaking of thunder 100% is coming through. Thunder, electricity, lightning, power, witchcraft, sorcery, charms. Charms. It's almost kind of like tapping into this power that you've been wanting to. For some of you guys, it feels like y'all are in spaces where things in your life have been happening and it's been awakening parts of yourself that you've laid dormant or that you've walked away from out of the need to be a certain energy in your life or like a certain thing or show up in a certain way. And I feel that some of you guys are embracing the fact that that's just not who you are. I do feel that as the world, as we talk about electricity and thunder and all that, look what we have here, the Knight of Swords. I feel like some of you guys are in spaces where you're learning how to embrace more of this aspect of yourself that you kind of push to the side for the sake of either peace or for the sake of just kind of being in this space. I just heard the word security. It's almost kind of like some of you guys were in spaces where you've had to keep yourself quiet because you wanted to be in this space of security, but now you're in this space where it's like, you know what? I'm standing up for myself. I'm speaking up, and I'm also speaking about the things that I know that I want to see come in and stay in my life for the long run, you know? And I also feel like you guys are awakening from like this illusion or this delusion, and you're detaching from these ideas of what you believe about yourself. And I really do feel that as the world changes, so does your perception and so does your mindset. Like there's so many different elements and things that are going on right now in the world. And as the world awakens on a massive global level, this also happens in our own, you know, in our own lives, you know, on a microscopic level of our own lives. And I feel like so many of you guys are waking up to your power, potential, your understanding and understanding that you are success. Like you're a success in progress, of course, but I don't even want to just say a success in progress. I want to say that you're already successful. You're just waiting for the rest of the world to catch up, you know? And I just heard Spirit say that your words have to start reflecting that. So let's go ahead and immerse ourselves into this amazing, beautiful tarot reading. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ooh, ooh. Wow. Okay. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Queen of Swords. I saw the Queen of Swords earlier. Damn, we were just saying that. Oh man, we were just saying that. The Queen of Swords is here. Ten of Cups is here. Two of Swords is in reverse. Oh my goodness, the Magician card is here. You guys are standing up for yourself. Like, I really do feel that, yes, just like we were saying at the very start of this reading. You know, you guys, I just want to point out, I anointed my third eye with this oil earlier. Well, before I actually came on not came on camera, but before I started to record the video. And let me just tell you that this is such a freaking enhancement, that the energy, the vibes of this oil is just crazy. It's wild because I'm already an intuitive. And then when I use this, it's even more potent. It's so insane. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm going to go into a video about this. You know, how to use ritual oils and things of that nature and whatever. But I love this oil because it's just the vibe of this oil. I'm gonna leave it right here. But yes, I do feel that you guys are in a space where you're standing up for yourself and you are calling in the things that you want to last. Like, you know, things that, you know, not just make you feel good, but this feels like you're calling and or you're using the power of your, you know, of your words, and you're using your will, and you're allowing yourself to move into a space of confidence to say encourage. Really, the word is courage. Like, you're moving into this space where you're like, look, like, these are the things like that I know not only make me feel good, but these are things that I do want to see moving forward. And I feel like you're in a space of release right now too. And I feel like, in all honesty, with this cards coming out now, I do see perception shifts, and I also do feel like some of you guys' mindset, your mindset is changing for real. Like, it really does feel like your mindset are changing. I feel like you guys are in a space where you are speaking your truth, and as I say, thunder, electricity, lightning, this is bringing me to the Swords cards here. I'm seeing metal, like metal, and it's like silver, and I just heard silver and gold. The Lovers is here after this card, actually. You know what? I really do feel that this is definitely, it feels like a reclaiming of power. Let me pull a few more cards. We're about to go in. We are about to go in. Okay. You guys are getting a lot of swords. Okay, so basically, I just want to say that you guys' mind, you're awakening, and it really does feel like you guys are in a space where you've been kind of reflecting on the decisions that you made back in the past. And if you guys were in spaces where you've thought about those things that you've done in the past, or that you've encountered in the past, I really do now feel like you're in a space where you're starting to show up and speak your truth a lot more. You're starting to show up and really have conviction, and you're starting to set your boundaries. And if you're not there yet, you are being asked right now to start setting your boundaries, because what I do feel is that you guys are in a space where you are actively choosing to find your way, and you're actively choosing to go towards the spaces that are welcoming you, and you're actively choosing not to constantly reflect on the pain, on the hurt, on the defeats. And I really do feel that I'm hearing the word disempowerment. During the times you felt disempowered, it's because for some of you, you felt disempowered because you couldn't make decisions. And because you couldn't make decisions, you felt disempowered. And I feel like it's so crazy because like those are two different types of, those are two different types. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, again, some of you guys felt disempowered, and because you felt disempowered, you couldn't make decisions. And some of you guys couldn't make a decision and you felt disempowered. Now, on one end, you have something that happened to someone, whether it would be some type of trauma or some type of, life situation, some type of fallout with a person or something happening with a job. And because of what was going on, you were so overwhelmed with the weight and the energy that was, placed upon your shoulders, or that you feel was placed upon your shoulders. It was so much, it was so chaotic, and you immersed yourself into this negativity or this type of, daunting energy. And that is what prohibited you from making the decision. And so for some of you guys, you felt that you had so many options, or there were so many things for you to choose, and you didn't know which way to go, and you felt lost. And as a result of you feeling lost, you felt disempowered because you're like, well, shit, like if I can't make a decision, like what good am I? If I can't focus on this thing or even know what to call in, what good am I? And so you have two different sides of that saying. And I feel that now you're in a space where I just heard the core. You're returning to the core. The core is the guide here. And it's interesting because the ball right now is the core. I do feel that with this magician card here, the magician has a direct link to source, because if you think about the Fool card and then the magician, the Fool card is ruled by zero. Even though the Fool card is not here, let's just, think about it, right? I'm going to go into another video explaining this, but for the sake of this video, the Fool card is ruled by zero, right? So the Fool is connected to consciousness. It's connected to all of the intangible. It's connected to all possibilities. Now, the number zero is a number that contains all numbers as long as that number has its opposite. For example, 1 negative 1, 1,000 negative 1,000, 1,000,000 negative 1,000,000, 4 negative 4, so on and so forth. You get the point. So the Fool card is open to all possibilities. It's bound by nothing. It's not bound by anything tangible. It's not bound by the physical realm. It just is. The Fool card is connected to the ethers. It's connected to the void, because the void, the ethers, it contains all things. Now, the magician coming right after the Fool card is the manifestation of those things. And the magician reminds us that we have the power, the tools, everything that we need in order to shape reality. So the magician card coming right after the Fool card says, I know that I have a direct link to source, and because I have a direct link to source, I'm going to choose what I want to manifest in this reality, and I'm going to act accordingly. But this is going to take strategy. It's going to take confidence. It's going to take a divine knowing. It's going to take practicality. It's going to take all of these different elements in order for you to call these in. So I do feel that right now you're in a space in your life where you're becoming more awakened to the power that you hold, to the power that you have, and you're starting to really wake up from this illusion of pain. And the reason why I say illusion of pain is because truly this physical reality isn't physical. We're just simply here experiencing things for a moment in time, right? And I feel like you are starting to be at a space in your life where you're noticing that things that are happening not necessarily to you, but you're experiencing them, and you're waking up to your power to shift your reality into what you feel that you want it to be. I feel that a lot of you guys are stepping into your power, and stepping into the power of your mind, and stepping into your power of connecting with source, and realizing that you are the source. right? You are the source that you've been needing all along. And this does feel like an encouraging message. I feel right now Spirit is asking you to tap into your mind through meditation, tap into your mind through silence, through meditation, through drawing back, through observation. And I feel that the more that you go inward, the more that you spend time with yourself, the more downloads you receive. And that's how you'll be led. And you're being led right now through Spirit to return back to yourself, but to also trust yourself in this process. I know that over the internet, we love to say, oh, trust the process, just trust the process. No, it's trust yourself in the process, because at the end of the day, you are the reason the process is happening to begin with. So you have to remember to trust yourself. I do feel that you guys are stepping into a newfound confidence, especially with the Queen of Wands here. You guys are absolutely stepping into a newfound confidence. And I feel like the Spirit is asking you to make the decision to get out there and remember that you are not your pain. Spirit is asking you right now to start to walk away from the things that you once had relations with, or that you once surrounded yourself with, because although that held some value to you, it is time for you to return home. It's time for you to return to the seas, and the sea is within you. It's time for you to return to the sacred space, because in this world, there is so much more that you can explore. Honor what once was, honor the old, but also embrace and welcome in the new. And although you may feel a sense of sadness in this space right now, although you may feel a sense of, for some of you guys, it looks like defeat, it looks like guilt, it looks like shame. Spirit is saying that no matter what it is that you had a relationship with, no matter what it is that you were attached to, it is time for you to detach. And the reason is because you're returning back to the core of you. You're returning back to your power here. And in order for you to return back into your power, you have to walk away, and you have to be strong and know that no matter what, that this is something that you need. What this looks like for you is that for some of you guys, you're in a space of healing, whether it be through therapy. There may have been an addiction that some of you guys may have had. Although this is not the devil card, sometimes addictions don't always look like something that's like daunting. Sometimes these addictions are you constantly being addicted to immersing yourself into this type of love or into this type of dynamic or whatever it may be. And sometimes, I don't know why with this Eight of Cups card, it's bringing me to some type of addiction or attachment, right? And it's like, I really do love this thing. This thing is helping me right now. I'm hearing the word trauma bonding. Some of you guys were trauma bonding, and it's time for you to walk away. It's time for you to go back into the space of healing. And so Spirit is asking you again to honor the old. Maybe this was a very beautiful relationship that you had with someone, or maybe it was a beautiful job, but you know that even though there was beauty in this thing, that this thing is limiting you. This thing is making you comfortable. And unfortunately, even though it's beautiful, and I hate to say it this way, you guys, but I have to follow my intuition because somebody needs to hear it. Although it may have been a very beautiful thing for you, this very thing that is beautiful is not helping you to expand. It's keeping you in the comfort zone, and it's keeping you where you're at. And Spirit is saying that, listen, honor what this is. This person was so beautiful. They served their time. This thing was beautiful. It served its time. But now that you know what you are capable of, and now that you know what you're capable of calling in, and now that you know what you are capable of experiencing, Spirit is asking you to move on to other things. You may feel lost along the way. You may feel like you're hurting. You may feel like you don't know what to do. You may feel as though you're in a space where you just don't know. You feel lost. You feel like you don't know your way. But guess what? Source is always going to light the way for you. You just have to simply trust that. And also trust in yourself. And also with these cards that are coming out right now, it really does feel like with this Four of Cups, it feels like I just heard the word vices. Like, what are your vices? And it's so interesting because with this Four of Cups, it's almost kind of like someone's indulging in something and someone's trying to help them, give them something other than that, but they're uninterested because it's not allowing them to sing it to their sorrow. For some of you guys, I'm picking up on actual drinking. I'm picking up on actual drinking, actual some type of recreational use of insert whatever it is here. And it's like someone's like, hey, do you kind of want this right now? You've been kind of overindulging in this thing. You don't want to try something else. And you're like, no, I'm not interested in that. I want what I have right now. I'm hearing pity party. Spirit is asking you right now to stop throwing yourself a pity party if that is you, because you felt sorry for yourself for so long. Now it is time for you to go back into a space and step into your power, step into your courage, and know that although this pity party may have lasted for somehow months or years or weeks or hours or whatever the timing looks like for you, you are being asked to return back to that power, because you are in a space right now where you are shifting so that you can bring in things that are long lasting, especially being the fact that we have a full moon coming up in Capricorn, like another full moon in Capricorn. Like, come on now, like, really? Like, it's insane, the things that you're calling in, but it's going to take you being responsible and you getting up and doing the work. For some of you guys, Spirit is asking you to return to a passion, return to what makes you passionate. We are in a space in our lives right now where the old world is crumbling down. And in fact, if you ask me, the old world has already crumbled down. We are shifting, pivoting, and maneuvering into a reality where we are learning how to use our gifts, our talents in order to bring in wealth and prosperity. You are in a space in your life right now where you are being called to show up to your own party this time. That is so specific. Show up to your own party. And you're in a space right now where Spirit is saying that I need you to return to what you know to be true to you. What is it that's illuminating you right now? What is lighting you up right now? What is it? Like, where are you headed? Where are you going? What is this light? What is this torch? The torch lights the way. The passion lights the way. There is something that you know deep within you that stirs you up, that gives you passion, that gives you drive, that makes you want to get up and move and run. And Spirit is saying, I want you to run towards that. Head for the fucking hills and fly. And just fall over the edge. Come to the edge, run straight there, and I want you to just soar. Because before you know it, even though you may be fearful, even though you may feel like you can't do it, Spirit is asking you right now to allow yourself to just fly. And I'm getting teary-eyed right now because some of you guys are in spaces where you just feel like you're not gonna make it. Baby, you're gonna make it. Trust yourself. Run and just jump, and you'd be surprised as to what you will see. When you start to soar over this thing, when you start to soar, what will you see when you look up at the horizon? When you fly through the clouds and you fly right next to the sun, what are you seeing? Like, what do you see? What keeps you down and what makes you fall is doubt and it's fear. Because the more that you cling on to this fear, the more you say to yourself and to the universe, I am afraid of receiving this thing. And then guess what? The universe co-responds to that. You are in a space where Spirit is saying that you can make it if you trust yourself. Allow yourself to just be. Return to the source of who you are. Remember who you are. Show them who you are is what Spirit is saying right now. Speak your truth, no matter how much it hurts people, no matter how much it hurts, no matter who feels defeated. Speak your truth and speak it well. Speak it even when you're afraid. Because you are in a space in your life where you are no longer bound by tragedy. You are no longer bound by suffering. You are no longer bound by doubts. You are breaking free. You are cutting the cord. If you need a cutting cord ritual, I got you. I will do a video on a cord cutting ritual. Let me know if you want it down in the comments. That is something that you don't have to pay me for that. If you want to do a cord cutting ritual, let me know down in the comments, and I will create a video where you can follow step by step on how to do it. And I will do it, and I'll make the video in an easy way. I'm not going to gatekeep any information because you are in a space in your life where you are breaking free. Work with your black candles. Work with a seven wishes candle, a knob candle, a black knob candle. What are 7 things you're breaking away from? What are 7 things that you wish to break away from right now that's keeping you from soaring? What chains are you breaking? What habits are you breaking? The devil card is not here, but the devil card's energy is present. The devil card's energy is present. You were in a space in your life where you felt like, oh, this is so beautiful. You have the Empress card here. Oh, that's so amazing. I do feel that you guys also with this page of swords here, you're not afraid to speak up and ask the questions. You're not afraid. Archangel Michael is an angel that you can work with. Archangel Uriel is an angel that you can go to for wisdom. The wisdom of God. Go to Archangel Uriel if you need to. Go to Archangel Gabriel. I like to say Gabriel for whatever reason, but go to Gabriel or Archangel Gabriel if you need help with communicating. Go to Michael when you need protection and healing. These are the angels that are coming through right now. Go to Archangel Raphael if you have to. Whatever your spirit team is, go. Your spirit teams are filled with so many different energies and entities and whatever it is that are helping you along the way. They are 100%. You have to trust that they are. Take your time throughout this process. Take your time. Please take your time. You are no longer in a space where you are hurting. And if you are in a space where you are hurting, Spirit is letting you know that right now, what role did you play in that hurting, in that pain, in that suffering? This is something that Spirit is asking you to forgive. Some of you guys, the word is forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Forgive yourself for not seeing the truth. Forgive yourself for immersing into this illusion that you are weak, that you are not powerful, when in fact that you are. You are what is keeping you afloat right now. With the energy and the wisdom of your angels, of your guides, of your ancestors, all of them. You have a strong spiritual team that is here to support you right here, right now, always and forever, for as long as you breathe, and they've always been with you. For some of you guys right now, I'm getting chills and I'm getting another vision. For some of you guys, I'm being brought to childhood. You knew what you saw that day. You seen it. And you tried to figure out what it was, and that angel, that spirit, that being was always with you. Those beings are always with you. You've been prophetic since you were a child, and you knew that you had the gift. But for some reason, you got people all in your ear. That's not true. You got people conditioning you. You got people trying to domesticate you into their own limited beliefs. And so because of that, you played small. You are no longer here to play small. You've been gifted since you were a child. You've been gifted since the age of 3 years old. And they knew that, but they were afraid of the power that you had. And they will regret the day that they ever doubted you. And I want you to remember that. When you feel like you want to doubt yourself, I want you to come back to this reading. I want you to come back to this reading. You guys, I don't cry often when I do readings, but right now I cannot help it because somebody needs to hear this. When you feel like you cannot trust yourself, I want you to come back to this reading. The reason is because I can feel that somebody is struggling to believe in themselves right now. You are struggling to believe in yourself. You are struggling because there's been so many things happening in your reality where you've questioned your ability to make it. You've questioned yourself. Like, there's so many different types of traumas that are, arising, that are just, being brought to the surface. And for some of you guys, you just feel so overwhelmed. I want you to know that when you feel that you can't believe in yourself, to come back to this moment in time. You may be listening to this in the future. And if you are, take this as your higher self coming through to you through this video. I am not your higher self. Please don't believe that I'm saying that. What I'm letting you know is that your higher self is speaking to you, and your higher self has always spoken to you. Return to the prophecy is what I'm hearing for some of you guys. Return to the prophecy. I'm seeing a white rabbit right now. I'm seeing a white rabbit. I'm seeing a centaur. I'm seeing a snake. I'm seeing a dragon. These are different types of energies that different people may carry or that different people may have. I'm seeing something very specific. It is a black rabbit with red eyes. I don't know what that symbolizes. Now, this black rabbit looks evil, but it's not. This is the shadow aspect to the white rabbit is what I'm hearing. And they're moving together, and they're hopping together, and then there's this beautiful land that looks like Atlantis, which is so weird because how did you get Atlantis from, you know, two bunnies who are on land? But beyond that, I'm seeing some type of land, and there's mermaids everywhere, and it looks like Atlantis. So someone may have roots there. Someone may be led back down to Atlantis. There's something very specific about that. But I want you guys to remember to trust yourself. Take your time. Break away from these spaces. Love yourself as much as you can. If you guys are wondering what that card was that was trying to come out, it was a Knight of Cups. Spirit is wanting to connect with you. Open your heart. Your guys are wanting to connect with you. Open your heart. Some of you guys have to change your mindset, and some of you guys have to start trusting in your wisdom and be rational. It is irrational to sit in pain when you don't need to. No one ever needs to sit in pain anyway. You guys, please return to this when you need it the most. And I'm going to be real with you. I hope that this video goes viral, not because I'm looking for clout, not because I'm looking to get paid, but because there's so many people on this planet right now that are suffering that need to hear this message. Please send this to someone that needs it. I don't cry for myself. I cry for you because that's how it feels like this message is for you. This message is for you. And the last card you have is a Sun card. The reason this makes me so emotional is because for some of you guys, you can't see. For some of you, you may have Capricorn energy or like a really strong Capricorn type of vibe, and it's hard for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel at times. It's hard for you to look up and see the light. Your Mercury may be in Capricorn, or you may have a Capricorn, but your chart is like a night chart, you know, on your astrology or your natal chart. And sometimes it gets really hard to see the light. But Spirit is saying for you to be open, for you to just surrender and open and just stand firm and deeply rooted into your power, into your truth. And remember that no matter what, let every decision that you ever make be because you know that it's leading you to this other space. Some of you guys have to just simply trust yourself to walk away, because no matter what, this reading, the whole totality of this reading is successful. You are successful is what I'm saying, is what I'm articulating. I want you to remember that. Please. No matter what, your time is coming now. All debts will be paid. All things that you felt that you did not deserve, all those things are being turned around. Things will 100% work in your favor. I'm not saying that to fluff it up, because I'm going to let you know now, you guys. If you guys are getting a personal reading from me, I'm going to let you know straight up if something is not working out. And this is working out. For those of you guys that have ever gotten a reading from me, you guys know that I'm not going to lie to you. That card didn't feel right. We have the Lover's card. We have the Coffin here. Something is dying off, and it's okay. Oh, shoot. Wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Marriage. Yeah, some of you guys are ending relationships, and some of you guys are moving into a new space in your relationship. If you already are in a relationship or connected to something or committed to something, this is the next step for you. For others of you, you're leaving these situations. I hope that some of you guys are not losing your partners. If you guys lost a partner, if you're widowed, I'm coming to let you know that you are loved, you are supported, and I know what you feel to a certain degree. I also lost my husband back in 2022. Uh-oh, sorry you guys. I apologize, you guys. Hang on one second. Let me pick up this card. Yeah, I think that some of you guys may have lost a partner, or you may have lost another half that was very uh that you guys were very close to, whatever this thing was, or that you had to walk away. But I do feel that whatever this feels like for you guys, that you are moving into a new life. For those of you guys that feel that just lost the love of your life, or feel that it was like a really hard breakup, or that you didn't want to leave, allow yourself to grieve and know that no matter what, there is something that is headed towards you that you're going to be wowed by. I want to take this, what sounds very negative, and I want to try my best to give you the light aspect of it, whether it be a partner, or whatever it is that you're committed to. You've already proven that you can be committed to this thing, but now it's time for you to shake it up. Not shake it up, but there are things that are changing. Allow those things to happen. Like I said, a gift. There's something else that's going on here. There's something else that's going on here. I really do feel that you are supported. This gift is coming. This to me, I'm being brought to a literal gift. I feel that someone is like, this is really giving me like I'm losing a partner vibes, or like I lost a partner vibes. I don't know why it's giving me that. So to those of you guys again that have lost partners physically in this realm, I love you so much, and know that no matter what, you are supported, and I send you my love and I send you my condolences. I also want you to know that for some of you guys, this looks like a death of a relationship. It looks like a death of an attachment to something. It also looks like, it just looks like some type of detachment, but also some type of like re-emergence. Re-emergence is also what I'm hearing. Oh my goodness. And I also just saw sudden wealth. I think that you got, wow, why are just bringing me to like insurance money for some of you guys? Like insurance money, or like some type of like money coming from as like a result of like someone passing away. Some type of something where you gain something because of the loss of something else. Or if this was like whatever ended in your life, there's something that shall be regained. Let's just say that, okay? I do not wish anything on you. I do not wish death upon you at all. In fact, I actually hope that this is a lot better. Then I hope that the outcome is a lot better. No, it has been. Okay. Oh my goodness. Orphaned. Yeah, some of you guys, like I said, did feel lost. You felt lost at some point, but you no longer have to feel that way. Spirit, please clarify this orphan card with more cards. Go the distance. Whenever you feel, oh, fork in the road. Yeah. You guys may be trying to move forward, but you may have felt like there's so many things getting in your way. Like you're trying to get out of this space of feeling alone, feeling orphaned, feeling like you have nothing, no family, no nothing. Like a nomad or something like that. Like I'm being brought to like a traveler or something. Clean it up. Yeah, it's time for healing, you guys. You gotta imagine. I'm also going to. Oh, did you guys see that? Flexible came out. Yes. Openness. Openness, flexibility. The thing about being flexible is that you have to practice to be flexible. You have to work the muscles. You have to stretch the muscles, meaning that you actively have to do the work in order to be flexible. So it's, for some of you guys, it comes naturally. For others of you, you have to work a little bit in order to get yourself to being flexible. Soulmates. I feel that you guys are embarking on something new. Like this feels new as a result of something old that is no longer, that is no more. And I really do feel that. I know that for some of you guys, you may feel that there has been a fork in the road, that there are things that, you just don't know. Like, which way do I go? I feel so lost. Like, what do I do? And I feel that your imagination and your intuition is what's going to help you to lead the way. I really do feel that, but you have to allow yourself to be open enough to receive divine insight. Oh my God, you guys, that message earlier was just so, I'm still trying to recover from that. That was just so deep and so, wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Moving forward. Yes, I feel like I just heard Spirit say to leave a little wiggle room, leave some wiggle room in order to allow these things to come in. The reason why you feel for some of you guys that there are some things that are stuck is because there's something that you have to allow to be cleaned up. And this is bringing me to the Ten of Wands. You guys are fighters. You will not give up for nothing in the world. Think of it as you not giving up, but you allowing yourself to just simply be or go to a space where you don't have to do so much for you guys. Be a little bit more flexible. Tap into your divine femininity, especially with the Empress card showing up. Tap more into this receptive like quality that we all have the capacity to. And when you allow yourself to do that, you will be amazed as to what you can see if you allow yourself to be open and to just receive it. Some of you guys, what I'm being brought to say is that you want to do the workings behind the scenes in order to make this thing a reality, in order to manifest. For example, if you're someone that is looking for a new job, or you're looking for a new home, or you're looking for whatever it is that you're trying to call in, state the spiritual objective or state the intention here, and then you have to do the ritual behind the scenes in order to present the opportunity or to get the right people or whatever to come to you to help you obtain that thing. So this is bringing me, for whatever reason, to an actual working, like an actual like ritual or something or whatever. And that lightning that I saw earlier was symbolic for it was symbolic for striking things like out of your life. It, like, when lightning hits, it can be very explosive at times. Like, it can, lightning can, be so harsh to where, it can cut trees down or chop, or trees will fall, right? You want to make this lightning, when it strikes, oh man, it can break up a lot of things. And I think that things are also happening in your life right now where it feels very sudden and it feels like you just have no control. It's because you don't. Burden here. That's connecting me to the... Oh my god, remember when we said dragon? Whoa, it's here. Power and strength. The dragon is here. The dragon of spirit is saying is your teacher. For some of you guys. The frog is here. The wasp. Oh my god, the owl. Ooh, you guys. Okay. Okay, let's see. And the reason why I'm pulling so many cards right now is because it's just one full reading. Like, it's not a pick a deck reading. That's why I'm pulling so many cards. Okay. Oh my god, look what card just came out. That's so crazy. Disruption. And this looks like a lightning bolt. Like, if you can see that, I hope you guys can see this. It looks like a lightning bolt. Like, I'm not making up shit. Okay, so with the cards that we have here, and look at what we have here. Perception at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, thank you for speaking. All right, so we have the frog. This is being really cleansing for some reason. Yep, cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage. There was something else in here that was about cleaning something. Yep, clean it up. That was this card. So this is definitely a very cleansing, transformative reading here. Clean it up. It's time to get the dusting done. It's time to clean up the physical body. It's time to clear up everything that you were holding on to. This is a fresh start. I'm seeing some type of, like, I'm seeing rainwater, like taking a shower in rainwater. Like, it feels like you're outside in the rain and just cleansing yourself of all these things, and you're pure. I'm seeing you wear the color white. After this cleansing, I'm hearing Spirit say to abstain from certain things and wear white during this process. And then you have the Wind Fairy. Thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. This is bringing me to the swords. The Wind Fairy. Thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. I'm going to sit with this for a second. And then we have the dragon, power, strength. And then the owl, deception, wisdom. Whoa. I think you guys are waking up to your power. Swear. Okay, the wasp, anger, retaliation, jealousy. Ooh, burden. The animal guides of Avalon, the sacred journey markers. I do feel... Oh, wait, hang on. There's one more. And then disruption. And then this one says literally just disruption. Okay. I really do feel that the disruption that came in could have been other ideas, thoughts, feelings from like the outside world. It could have come from other people. It could be this type of like conditioning that's disrupting the flow of your intuition. That's like disrupting, your way of doing things. That's just causing like a major disruption. And what I see happening is that you guys, again, like I said, you guys are returning back to this more to this version of you that is powerful, to this version of you that does not need the outside ideas or validation from other people. I do feel that you're stepping and standing right into your power. Like it's you stepping and standing directly into your power and you reclaiming that, and then you allowing yourself to awaken from the illusion that you were weak, from awakening from any deception or the deceptions of others, and you seeing clearly for what things are. And I really do feel that you're in a space right now where you are changing your perspective, where you are seeing more, you are seeing things differently. And you're able to see that as a result of your healing. Like that's what it feels like, because you are healing yourself, because you're cleaning it up, because you're cleaning up your diet. You are now in a space where you say, you know what? I feel better now. I can see so much clearer. I'm seeing carrots and there's this stuff that my boyfriend uses. I have to ask him. He puts it in his eyes or whatever, and it helps him with his vision. Because my shout out to my boyfriend. He's so like, okay, so he likes doing like holistic stuff, which I'm so down for because I'm holistic, you know what I mean? And he likes using or taking like a more natural approach. Shout out to him. And yeah, so that's something that I'm seeing. Anyways, moving forward. He's probably gonna look at this video and be like, that's right. that right. Okay, I'm getting cheesy. I'm done. Okay, so basically, yeah, like I do feel that as a result of you guys awakening, that you guys are tapping more into wisdom, and you're able to see beyond the bullshit. Like you're able to see the spells and like the true spells that were cast on you. For some of you guys, yes, people actually truly did cast spells on you, but you're awakening from that. And the fact and the reason why they did it was because they were jealous. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you had people who were jealous. They try to condition you out of their own because they were jealous of you, because they saw your power, because they saw your potential, and because they saw what you were before you did. And now you're awakening to your power. I can definitely relate to that with you. But again, this reading is for you, not for me. So, burden. Yeah, I do feel that you guys are releasing any burdens from any type of like, not just expectations, but the burden for some of you guys is other people's thoughts and feelings. Tapping into and holding on to other people's thoughts and feelings can be so draining, and it can weigh you down, but you're like moving these things off of your shoulders. Like, I'm seeing someone doing some shoulder work. I'm seeing tension in the shoulders. I'm seeing tension at the upper body. I'm being told to tell you to stretch a little bit and to start doing like your arms, moving your arms in circular motions, as I'm literally doing behind the scenes right now, to help to move the stiffness, to shake out the stiffness. You may want to go back to stretching, because there's upper body tension that I'm feeling specifically in the shoulders and the shoulder blades and the upper back region of my body is what I'm feeling. And you got to move that energy, because you're holding on to too much. It's time to move the energy out. Like, that's what I'm feeling. And also, speaking of that, of course, we do have this flexible here. Of course, stretch your legs, just stretch your body, like get your body moving. All right, Spirit, what is the last message that you have for us? Oh man. Oh, did you guys see that? I know y'all saw that. Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Recalling power, future thinking. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then we have, I've been seeing beetles everywhere. All right, the central sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, success. Oh my God, that was a sun card. You guys are waking up to something. Like, I feel it. As a result of your awakening, watch things in your life start to shift and change and happen for you in ways that you couldn't even imagine. Karmic release. Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, radical transformation. Also, this radical transformation is bringing me to the lightning. Like, what is it? I feel like you guys' transformation or your awakenings are happening with you guys. You guys are awakening. You guys are healing, awakening, returning to your power, detaching away from everything. This feels like this is it for you. Spirit says this is it. Oh my God, look at this. Crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. These are all cards that came out for you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Crystal. Let me go back. Let me just, yeah, I'm going to put this one out, but let me just shuffle one more time. Yep. Here we go. Okay. So this is it. So we have Crystal Skull, Wisdom, Clarity, Divine Healing, High Vibrational Energy. I love that because this makes me feel like, yeah, clarity, divine healing. You guys, I also have just real quick, I do have a divine healing fixed candle and a divine healing oil available in the Apothecary, but it's just because it literally says divine healing, like that's what it's bringing me to. If you guys don't want to purchase one from my shop, go to your local botanica or go to your local spiritual metaphysical shop, supply store. Pick you up a white candle, get you some chicory root, get you some lavender, get you some rose, and whatever else you may need, some frankincense, whatever. And you can use that to add to the candle, and you can also create like your own healing ritual oil or go get it from your local shop. Use that for divine healing right now for you guys. I'm seeing you guys work with white candles. Also for some of you guys, I remember mentioning a 7 knob candle that was black, and this since for you guys that are working on healing, list 7 things you wish to have healing from, and then you work with the 7 knobs candle. Okay, white for healing, black for release and protection. All right. And halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. Yeah, I do feel like you guys have learned a valuable lesson here, especially with the justice card that came out earlier in the tarot deck. I really do feel like this is you just awakening. This is an awakening. This is a reprogramming. This is a rewiring. This is an integration. And this is you setting the intention to be all that you are without apology and to head towards the very things that make you passionate the most. I love you guys so much. We have cried together today. At least I did. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for allowing me to step in to give you guys this reading. Apparently it was needed because wow, right? And if you guys need anything from me, visit me online, CassandraTurner.com. I am an author and poet and writer. So of course, some of my content is going to be around my book. Well, here's the book that I mentioned, and it's called The Magic of Healing, Merging Poetry and Witchcraft, which I love so much. And my favorite poem, one of them actually, is this poem here by me, obviously. It's called Freya's Great Mother. It's a invocation of Kali, or it's just a poem dedicated to Kali, which I love, love, love her. She was one deity or goddess that came to me, and she came to me at a very strong moment in my life where I really needed it. And of course, I always have my ancestors, or whatnot, but for whatever reason, I was just, kind of not forced, but I was humbled, and she came to me when I needed to, learn that my spiritual team consists of more than just my ancestors. You know what I mean? But that's just another story that's not important right now. I'm going to let you guys know that this is my book. You guys are probably reading it by now, as much as I just talked. But anyway, yes, this book is available online. This is the hardcover copy. This is the hardcover copy. And yes, so it's available on paperback and also hardcover copy. All right, you guys, I love you. And again, thank you so much for spending time with me today. It has been great. And I will catch you guys in my next video.